What's up, Martin? You wanna know why I'm not making videos? No, I'm not good, bro. You know why I'm not making videos? Because what's going on in the sport of boxing? No, I won't be able to watch the fights. What's going on in the sport of boxing does not require videos. Y'all need a more in-depth. Like, this shit is terrible. There's nothing I can say in one video that's enough. And I'm not gonna be making no 20, 30-minute videos about something that needs to be completely and utterly addressed in every shape, form, way possible, and even be willing to take questions if necessary. Bro, they giving away belts, bro. They making it to where being undisputed is like virtually impossible. They making it so hard for the best fighters to fight the best fighters. It's no longer to be the man, you gotta beat the man. I'm finna tell y'all right here, right now. In order for you to beat somebody in boxing, you better have over 1 million followers on Instagram. You better have over 1 million followers on Twitter, or at least a quarter million. At least a 250,000 followers on Instagram or Twitter, if you want to be considered the best fighter and beat the fighters you're supposed to beat, be undefeated, and just win the belt, and you'll be all right. You'll be good. You'll be all smooth if you do that. Trust me. Because you don't, as long as you good enough to beat the journeymans and the C level fighters, you know, as long as you good enough to beat them, as long as they can keep putting them in your face, and you might fight a B level or A level maybe once or twice in your whole career, and as long as you beat one or two A lister or B lister fighters, oh, you'll be considered an all-time great. They make an all-time greats easy now. If Lomachenko retires tomorrow, I'm going with Prograis. Ninth round TKO. I got Prograis 9 round TKO. I'm sticking to it. I haven't really said too much about it because everybody talking about when I say that it's a 50-50 fight. Prograis is a good fighter, good head movement, southpaw, strong guy. Josh Taylor, very good boxer. Beat Victor Postal, who knocked out Lucas Matisse. Basically made Lucas Matisse look like nothing. And Terrence Crawford beat the dog doodle out of Victor Postal. And Josh Taylor made Victor Postal look average. So, I mean, I still say it's a 50-50 fight, but I'm going with Prograis, 9th round stoppage. I think when Prograis is gonna show that he can make adjustments, and he's gonna start making adjustments in about rounds four through six, and those in round six when he makes the proper adjustments, I think he's gonna start to get him out of there, just figure him out, start hurting him, and he's gonna get him out of there in 9. Rest gonna stop it. Okay. What's up, Kenneth? Shelby. Shelby. Unanimous decision. They don't give a fuck about the. Sorry, baby. I'm sorry. They do not care about the fans. What's up, JBZ? NBBC in the building. They don't care about the fans. They don't care about us. We know you don't care about us. Okay? The only promoter that actually gives any type of farts about the fans is Eddie Hearn and Bob Arum with some fights. Sometimes Bob Arum. But we know PBC don't care about the fans. We know that for a fact. We know PBC don't care about the fans. You know that. It's no need to hate on that. Okay, you need to chill out. They given, they gave Devin Haney a belt. They gave Devin Haney a belt, and more likely gave him a check with it too. Shit, man, just getting on these fools about giving away belts. About the best fighting the best is about you having a good enough amount of fights and you being undefeated, and as long as you got a good amount of followers, you can sell tickets and all that, bro. You good. You don't have to fight nobody. You might have to. I mean, come on now. Luke Campbell. Shout out Bruce Vane. That's where I got this information from. Luke Campbell now wants to fight Devin Haney. But Devin Haney wanted to fight Luke Campbell before Luke Campbell fought Lomachenko. And when Devin Haney wanted to fight Luke Campbell before Luke Campbell fought Lomachenko, Luke Campbell didn't want no parts of Devin Haney. He fought Lomachenko and lost. Fought a good fight with Loma too. But now that they done did this BS with Devin Haney, now all of a sudden Luke Campbell coming out the woodwork talking about, I'm ready. I want to be the one to beat him. I believe I can beat Devin Haney now. I got here, bro. If they make that fight, I'm not watching that shit. I'm not watching that. I'm not watching it. However much the zone is, whether if it's $9, $20, that's a $20, $30 mismatch. I ain't paying for that shit. Suck my dick 29 times. Shout out Ring IQ. Straight up. I'm not paying for that. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Lubin, Easter, Stevenson, bro. Yeah, it is. It is. I'm going with Lubin. What's up, D? I'm going with Lubin. I'm going with Stevenson, and I'm going with Prograis. I ain't rocking with Easter, bro. I'm not rocking with Easter. I think he gonna win more likely, but I ain't rocking with Easter, bro. I'm not saying like for no personal reason. I'm just not rocking with him until he beat a top dude. So he beat a top dude. He wanted that Mike. I give him props for, calling out Mikey Garcia early in his career and then fighting Mikey Garcia. And, we all saw what happened. But I give him props for that. But I don't. Easter overrated. He overrated. He's that dude that's gonna be just like Adrian Broner. Like he gonna be good. Like he could beat the average fighter. The average guy that come in the game, Easter gonna tear you apart. He gonna get you out of there. Straight up. He gonna outbox you. He gonna run circles around you. All that. But when it comes to him fighting a top tier guy, he's not gonna perform to the level. He's not an elite boxer. He's a good boxer, but he's not an elite level boxer. I don't care what you're trying to do. I gotta get it. That's nasty. He's not an elite level boxer. Good boxer though. Good fighter. You'll run for your money, but he's not going like. I know. He's not gonna really. Nothing special. I don't see nothing special about Robert Easter. But yeah, man. When I heard Devin Haney getting belts, yeah, I think Lubin gonna get him out of there in 7. Yeah, 6 or 7. I think Shakur gonna get him out of there in like 6 or 8. 6 or 8. Shakur, he need to step up oppositions, you know what I mean? But at the same time, he's still young in his career. I think he ain't even got past 15 fights yet. I think Teofimo still got more fights than Shakur. Shakur need to fight more than what I think he fight at. I've only seen him or hear of him fight maybe 2, maybe 3 times a year. But I know he fights at least twice. I mean, he fighting more than PBC guys. PBC guys only fight like once a year. That's what's up. That's what's up. I was on Charlo's live stream yesterday on Instagram. Yeah, I might watch it. Yep, I was just on Charlo's Instagram yesterday. His Instagram live. I'm not impressed, Charlo. That dude DT underscore boom, that's me. Okay, it's me. Okay, so when you see that name pop up, that's me. So when you be talking about the niggas that be talking shit about you, yeah, I'm one of the niggas that talk shit about you. But I don't talk shit about you because I don't like you. I don't talk shit about you because I'm hating on you. I talk shit about you because it's the truth. Okay, you ain't done nothing in the sport of boxing. Okay, you didn't win your world title. You didn't win it. Okay, damn, what? Okay, here. You happy? You didn't win. You didn't win your world title. It was given to you. Okay, you a paper champion. All right. You need to fight Boo Boo Andrade. Fight him. Fight him. Knock him out like you say you gonna do. Do that, and I'll leave you alone. But until you do that, fight Boo Boo Andrade, beat him. Fight Billy Joe Saunders, beat him. When you do something like that, okay, then I know something. JK, he sucks. Who is JK? Who is that? Who is that? Who is that? Because you fighting, who is that? Brandon Adams? Calling it a legacy fight? Brandon Adams is a 54-pounder. You a 160-pounder. Brandon Adams stepped up and wait to fight you. You PBC niggas ain't slick no more. Josh Kelly good. They're just kidding about. Oh, okay. But about you got me going on the Charlos now because I'm not impressed by you, bro. What's up, Lo? I'm not impressed by you, bro. I think you're a good boxer. I think you're a good fighter. I can't say good boxer because I haven't really seen no superior boxing skills from you. I just seen you fighting people that are hella smaller than you. When you fought a dude that was actual size, he basically built the name off of whooping your ass and losing. You know what I mean? Like, people didn't even know who Korobov is until he put on the show against you. And he was your fill-in. He wasn't even your original opponent. Your original opponent was what's dude's name? Monroe Jr. That was your original opponent. He got caught on the juice. They pulled Korobov off. I wouldn't say off the couch, but they pulled up Korobov out of Russia, told him to come down. He came over here and he put paws on you. It's Korobov. Now everybody know who Korobov is. For sure. It's 18 people in the building, only 6 likes. Now 19. Who hating? Because I'm gonna start going live. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time to really do videos like that and sit in my car and all that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to holler at me? Come holler at me. I'm live out here. It's not no game. It's not no bullshit, bro. What's happening? What's up? What's up with y'all? What's going on? What's up with everybody? Straight up. What do I think about it? I think that's an ignorant statement. I think you need to be out here thanking your family. You should have came out a little humble. You know what I'm saying? You know, you should have been a little more humble about your approach. Yes, I am. I am going in raw today because it's just how I feel about what's going on in the sport of boxing. But anyway, back to Earl. I'm gonna get to you, BC. You know what I'm saying? You should have been like, thank God, you know, for surviving a car wreck like that. I'm already hearing that you're supposed to be the spokesperson of drunk driving and all that. But for you to come out saying stuff like, "Oh, I'm a savage," and then when we hearing that when you was at home or supposedly in a hospital, you was talking about fighting Terrence Crawford first fight out the gate, and then now that we didn't heard you, being out the hospital for about a week or so now all of a sudden it's going back to you finna fight Danny Garcia. I'm gonna probably holler at IBFP about Raw. I'm gonna probably holler at him about it. 5, 5 or 6. If Wilder is supposed to be better, like all the Wilderettes is on and saying he a better fighter, this he should get him out of there in 5, 6 rounds, if not 4. Nope, I don't really watch the boxing voice like that unless they putting up videos of fighters training and shit. Non-biased boxing community and/or crew. What's happening? I used to call you the PBC guy. I didn't mean to call you that just now. I wasn't talking about you. If you heard it in this stream, I wasn't talking about you. But I used to call you the PBC guy. I don't call you that no more, KG. You good in my book, bro. Like you hella neutral. Like I don't consider you NBBC or LDBC, UGC. I don't consider you none of that shit. I consider you pretty neutral. You're very neutral. I respect that. But anyway, back to what I was saying about the Charlos and how he's fighting 54 pounders and how I saw him on Instagram running. You was just running. That's all you was doing. You was just running. And it was an ugly day outside. And you out here running about, yeah, no one worked harder than me. Woo, woo. Bro, get your boxing skills up. It's you supposed to be in shape, bro. You supposed to be in shape. Just because we see you out there running, you talk about, yeah, bitch ass niggas, what y'all could say, bitch ass niggas. You see that jump? You see that jump, bro? You ain't doing shit special, bro. You ain't doing nothing special. Nothing that even you ain't doing nothing I can't do. You can't even outrun me, bro. And I smoke weed. You can't outrun me. I run 7 miles, bro. Easy. With sprints in the meantime, in between time, bro. So you sitting there just doing your little jog, talking about, yeah, I just jogged 7 miles. I just did 8 miles. I'm sprinting, bro. While you jogging and lollygagging, talking about don't nobody work harder than you, bro. I'm sprinting. Get up out of here, bro. Get your boxing skills up. Tell Derek James to get your skills up. Stop just on this, oh, you fast and you strong, bro. That shit is gonna fade as you get older, bro. Who am I? What's up, bad shit crazy? Who am I going with? I'm going with Chisora, bro. Chisora gonna beat the shit out of Price. I'm telling you, Price is gonna look cool probably for like 2 or 3 rounds. I'm telling you, Price is probably gonna look good. He gonna probably look sharp and all that. But when Chisora touch that chin, when Chisora get up in there about maybe late in the 3rd, early in the 4th, when he start getting to him, Price going to sleep. Watch what I tell you. Chisora gonna get him out of there in 5, maybe 6. Yeah, thank you, Spartan. About 5, 6 rounds max. When Chisora get in there and touch that man's chin, boy, Price going to sleep, bro. Timber. Yeah, Chisora, bro, he gonna get him out of there, bro. He gonna get him out of there, bro. I'm telling you. Kids hiding shit. Man, change your booty. It don't matter if Price got power, bro. Chisora is gonna watch. Watch. That's what I'm saying. He gonna look cool. All that he got power and all that. Yeah, that's gonna look cool for 3 rounds. It's gonna be all good for 3 rounds. That late in the third, when Chisora figure out how to get in and all that, once he get that going, bro, it's over. Once he start catching Price with them overhands, because Price don't got no head movement unless in this fight Price shows some head movement and he start getting away from Chisora and he showed decent footwork where he ain't in the wrong position. But even still, he would have to keep that up the whole fight to stay away from Chisora. And the only way he would beat Chisora is using his size and his jab and outboxing Chisora for the whole fight and catching him with good, hard counter shots. That's the only way David Price is going to beat Chisora. That's the only way. If he don't do that, that's not going to happen. It's gonna be a short night for Price. I'm telling you. Chisora gonna come in there. He gonna move his head, be slick about it. He gonna keep his head low, chin down. What's up, Blackout? What's up, Ev? Gonna keep his chin down. And he gonna get in. Gonna get in and start catching him. Watch. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. Where did I put that down? You're laying on it. Watch what I tell you, bro. That's what I'm saying. He gonna get when he. I'm not saying Price is not a good boxer, dude. I'm not saying Price ain't good. He ain't got no chin, bro. And Chisora got pop. Chisora got heat. And Chisora hit him. It's gonna make Price game up. Now I ain't gonna lie. Now if Chisora hit Price and Price is taking some shots and he's taking them well. Like, not saying he's taking unnecessary shots. I'm just saying, like, when he do get caught, it's not stumbling him. He not on wobble street or nothing like that. He just taking the shots and still doing him. Then Chisora could lose on points because Price could outbox him. Now, if it's that type of fight, then I got Price winning unanimous decision. But if it's the usual Price that we know, Price going to sleep. That's simple. But if Price come in like people saying he gonna do, then Price, I say he gonna win unanimous decision. I don't think David Price hit harder than Dillian White. I don't think Price hit harder than Dillian White.
Insurance yet? Not yet. No, I'm still trying to figure that out.
You funny.
Don't worry about it.
So that's why I got Chisora. I'm not into a lot of fights, bro. Tell you the truth, bro. I don't do a lot of shit with these fights, bro, because they mismatches. They mismatches. And if I've been tripping ever since the Boo Boo Andrade Billy Joe Saunders fight. After that fight and what happened with the Joseph Parker fight, not saying that Joseph Parker wasn't sick or whatever, whatnot. But after that Billy Joe Saunders Boo Boo Andrade fight, it made me really realize, bro, that the best fights is not finna happen. Really good fights, like fights that you be like, ooh, can't wait to see. Bro, you ain't finna get that, bro. They might surprise us. They might surprise you with one fight a year that's like that. They might surprise you like that. Maybe. But on a regular back, nah. We'd be lucky to get the fights that we want. Why? I'm not for, why would I come to Wilder fight? If I come to a Wilder fight, that means I paid for a ticket. I ain't finna pay for that ticket. I ain't finna pay for no Wilder Ortiz, nothing. Nothing. You can pay for that shit. You can pay for that. I'm not paying for that. It's a waste of my money. I ain't even pay for the first one. Why I'm finna pay for it now? When the first one was free. Pay for it for what? What about that fight says it's worth my money, bro? We do. What? Why do I need to pay for that? Don't nobody want to pay for that, bro. Support a brother. Support. I'm not supporting that shit, bro. That's like saying. That's like me saying, I love my brother. I do. I love my brother. I ain't gonna tell you who my brother is. I love my brother. I do. But if he is putting out shit music, now a lot of his songs, some of his songs I don't like, but there's a couple that I be feeling. But I'm not finna support him in the sense if he's putting out shit music. I'm gonna tell him that. Like, I'm not finna buy that shit, bro, just because it's you, bro. You need to be out here putting out some fire, bro. If you ain't out here putting out no fire, bro, I'm not supporting that shit. I mean, I'm not ashamed that you my brother type shit, but I'm not supporting that, bro. I'm not finna tell people to buy terrible music just for them to be like, bro, that shit terrible. No. Blind loyalty is not loyalty. What's up, Mondo? I say that to you again. Blind loyalty is not loyalty, bro. If you can't be honest with your fellow brother, bro, don't say he your brother. If you can't be honest with him and tell him the truth about himself in every situation, in all situations, bro, that's not your brother. See, y'all using that he black and that's your brother BS too much. Like, that's really an excuse. That's not an excuse. Just because he black, that don't give him the right to say in the beginning he want to be one face, one name, Deontay Wilder, the Bronze Bomber, and then in the second breath he want to sit there and say, okay, it's not about having all the belts, it's about getting the money. He want 50-50. Then after that, then you want to say you want 60-40. Bro, I'm not finna support that. You either want to be one or the other. It's either about the money or the belts. The money or the belts. And then once I say that, then so it's about both. No, it's either about one or the other. Because if it was about both, he would have put that out there that it's about both, not in two different situations to avoid other situations. See what I'm saying? Like at first, WBC is ruining boxing, bro. Ruining it, bro. Ruining the sport. Tearing it to shreds. I wish I could be on Glory 70. I wish I could get that I know on Glory 70, but she don't really want to fight like that. She just talking about it. She really don't want to do it. You brainwashed, Adrian. I know all that. That's so basically that's all a person gotta do for you to be like, okay, I'm a support. He did this, and it could be the smallest thing. It's 10 title defenses against who? Against who? What's up, Jose? Against who? Out of 10 title defenses, how many of them was unification fights, bro? Against who, bro? I don't knock 10 title defenses, but I'll knock who they against real fast, which debunks he defended this title 10 times. Against who? This boxing, bro. This boxing, bro. You can't just give people just to give it to them, bro. They gotta really earn that. Who was really a challenge for Wilder out of them 10 title defenses? Who? Because ain't nobody fighting tomato cans, bro, in their title defense. If you look throughout history, everybody that was a champion in boxing, they fought all top 5 dudes. Bro. They fought all top 5 dudes when they became champ, bro. Maybe top 10, at the lowest top 10. Wilder should have been fought Charles Martin. He should have Charles Martin on his resume, bruh. Charles Martin should be on there. Win, lose, draw. He should be on there. Anthony Joshua should have been on there. Win, lose, draw. Tyson Fury should have been on there. Win, lose, draw. Should have been on there. Alexander Povetkin should have been on there. Alexander Povetkin failed the drug test, said he wasn't going to fight him because he failed the drug test. Then he fought Luis Ortiz, which failed the drug test twice in his whole career because he failed the drug test before he even fought Wilder. Then in the build up to fighting Wilder, he fails another drug test. So this man that failed the drug test 2 times and you fought him, but you say you ain't fight Alexander Povetkin because he failed the drug test, which is BS. You didn't fight Alexander Povetkin. You should have Alexander Povetkin on your resume. Period. All right. You should. Just finna say that bad shit. You should have Chisora on your resume. You should have, if he got them names, you talking my lingo, bro. You talking my lingo, bro. He should have Dillian White on his resume by now. He should have him on there. Period. All y'all that surprised about what's going on with Dillian White, that's why I'm not making no videos about Dillian White and all that, because I'm going to talk hella shit about him, and it's going to be a 20-minute fucking rant, and I ain't trying to be doing no 20-minute videos on that bullshit. Straight up. Y'all knew that nigga told y'all. And I said that shit in the BFTB debate. I told y'all bitch ass too, BFTB, that he was going to freeze him out too. That don't mean nothing. And that's what the fuck is happening right now, bro. That's exactly what Wilder said. I could freeze you out for 2 years. And guess what? When you look at what's going on now, what Wilder doing? Freezing him out for 2 years. WBC has VADA as the people that do their drug testing. VADA. Not UCAD, VADA. VADA. That's who they base all of their drug testing on, is VADA. If you look at it through all the fights that's been happening over years, it's been VADA. You fail VADA, ain't shit happening. And guess what? Dillian White passed and was cleared from VADA. He was cleared from VADA. That's facts, bro. He was cleared from VADA. The one place that the W rock with harder than anybody is VADA. And Dillian White passed the VADA test. That's facts. UCAD comes out of the blue and say, oh, he failed our drug test. Blue, 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 he test dirty for da-da-da-da-da. Oh, and now they blow it out of proportion. And that was, oh, we got to kick you out. We got da-da-da-da-da. We got to boot you out and this, all that bullshit. It's a setup, bro. I'm going to check him out, Bat. I'm going to check him out. Exactly. UCAT came out of the boonies. Came out of the boonies and was like, oh, he pissed dirty, he pissed hot. And then all of a sudden, oh, we can use this. Dillian White dirty, UCAT drug test said, da, da, da. But the drug test that y'all stick to the most, which is VADA, he passed. And he was cleared to fight by passing that test. Then after he fights and he beats Oscar Rivas, then right after that fight, now you want to say, oh, he's pissed dirty for UCAT. Come on, bro. It's a setup, bro. It's a setup. All the little smoke and mirrors y'all seeing them, it's a political setup, bro. Political setup, bro. It's through politics. Because they don't want Wilder to lose the belts, because they know Wilder is weak with his right hand, meaning that he keep his right hand low. And we already know the best neutralization for a low left hand is a low right hand is a left hook. And we know Dillian White is one of the best left hook punchers in heavyweight division. So we know that Dillian White hit harder than Eric Molina. So we know if Dillian White hit Wilder like Eric Molina hit Wilder more likely going to be put on his ass, or he probably going to sleep. So they nervous about that. That's a technical flaw right there in Wilder's game. All it's going to take is from one good left hook from Dillian White, and that could change the whole outcome of the fight. And they don't want to take that risk with Wilder. But if Wilder is so great, and if Dillian White is so Trash, why don't y'all just go over there and take the money, get the dude out of there, shut everybody the fuck up, because you don't think he could really do it. If Wilder thought he could really beat Dillian White, when they offered him $8 million, which he was not seeing at the time, he wasn't even seeing millions at the time. When they offered him $8 million to go over there and fight Dillian White, he would have took his black ass over there, fought Dillian White, knocked his ass out, got that $8 million, bro, and the rest would have been crickets in history, bro. Would nobody be talking about that? Nobody. You know who I got today? Pro round TKO. Now they gonna protect, bro. I'm telling you, Earl not finna fight nobody, bro. Earl not finna fight Bud. Earl not finna fight Bud. I promise you. I promise you. I heard that was gonna happen. I was happy when I heard and all that, but I promise you, Earl not finna fight Bud. If Earl is really good, like really, really good, he just bruh. Based on what I'm hearing, Earl good, and based on him talking about now he want to fight, bro. He not finna fight Terrence Crawford, bro. That's not finna happen, bro. He got the WBC belt. He got the green belt. He got the most protected belt in boxing, bro. The most corrupted belt in boxing. WBC. If you notice, that's the belt all the PBC cats got. Get from over there. Get from over there. Living room. Okay, I changed it. Wait a minute. He said Hearn put AJ in the contract, and he said no, 2 separate deals. He said AJ put Hearn in the contract, and he said, wait a minute. No, as in guarantee he will not get him next year. That's y'all, man. That's y'all. That's what they tell you, bro, because that's what y'all want to hear, bro. That's what y'all want to hear. I'm going to tell y'all right here live. That's what y'all want to hear. Real talk. That is really what y'all want to hear. That's why y'all accept that. Y'all sit there and accept that and really try to make sense of that. Be like, that's why. Okay. All right. I'm going to get to that in a minute. Let me put on a movie for my daughter.
Dang, your cat got bigger.
Yes, very big.
Y'all asleep?
Yeah. She stays asleep. What's up, Double M?
Hey, little bit.
Man, look, the cats y'all listen to tell y'all everything y'all want to hear. That's why y'all go to them. Because they tell y'all everything that y'all want to hear. Why do he need to fight Joshua to fight Dillian White, bro? That don't make sense, bro. Do Joshua need to fight somebody to fight Wilder? Did Tyson Fury need to fight anybody to fight Wilder? Did Tyson Fury need to fight anybody to fight Joshua? Did Tyson Fury need to fight anybody to fight Klitschko? Did Joshua need to fight anybody to fight Klitschko? So why does Wilder putting a stipulation on White to fight anybody before he fights him? Why? 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 You tell me. Y'all throwing these stipulations. That's just what y'all want to hear. If y'all really know boxing, you would know. He a fighter, bro. He's a fighter. If he really wants to make these fights happen and he really wants to prove he's the best, he would be fighting them when they put the contract and the fight in front of them to happen. He'd be taking the fights. He wouldn't be not taking the fights and then telling you how he want to fight the best, he the best, and all that bullshit. Why would he go to UK to defend the belt with no compensation? Why would, come on, bro? He a pro fighter. There's no way he would ever fight without getting compensated for it. Why would you think that? The fact that do you realize what you just said? He's a professional athlete. There is no way that he would ever compete on a professional level and not receive a check. And so there's no way he would not be well compensated for it. What are you talking about? He's the world champ, bro. He's supposed to. Why would you? That don't make sense, man. And like for real, like you saying that? Oh, you're basically saying a professional fighter is finna go overseas to fight and not get paid. The check he want. A lot of fighters ain't getting paid the check that they want, bro. They just getting a decent enough check that's satisfying to where they comfortable. It's not necessarily the money that they may want, but it's something that's like, you think when they offered Errol Spence 2 million, you think he didn't want more than 2 million? But he's like 2 million ain't bad, so he took it. So he won't. So how is 120 million not something that he would? Why wouldn't he want 120 million? Please don't tell me that BS that AJ wasn't a part of the contract and all that. So why would he not want 120 million? Why would he not want 8 million and then turn 8 million down to get 15 million, turn 15 million down just to fight Luis Ortiz for 2? So how is he not getting the money he wants if he's turning down 8 and 15 million to fight for 2? Come on, holla at me, bro. You know so much. You got this all figured out. Holla at your boy. What's up? Shout out Romania. No, as in if it was a voluntary, why would he do that for her to boost White's profile? It's gonna boost regardless of whatever platform it's gonna be on, bro. You sound retarded. To boost White profile when he was trying to negotiate the AJ fight. Let me tell you something. It's gonna boost his profile regardless. Wilder's supposed to knock him out, bro. So Wilder go in there and knock him out. It's gonna boost White profile regardless. But at the same time, it's gonna boost Wilder profile more because he did what he said he was gonna do. He's the world champion. Went over there, went overseas, and knocked Dillian White out. So if anybody's profile is going to get boosted, it's actually going to be Wilder's, because Wilder has a 95% knockout ratio, bro. His fights don't go 12 rounds. So there's no way that if he would have went over there to fight Dillian White, that fight's not going 12 rounds, bro. And if you really want to call it a spade, if Wilder fights his type of fight and it goes his way, Wilder's going to knock him out. So either way, the person's profile that's going to get boosted at the most high would be Wilder's. Dillian White his profile is going to get boosted just on the fact that he's Dillian White and he's fighting for a world title a second time because he fought Anthony Joshua. And just off of it's Dillian White, bro. His profile going to get boosted regardless. So if Wilder is who he is, his profile should supersede Dillian White's. Come on, bro. Y'all making making excuses, bro. They giving away belts, bro. Hold on, what did linkstreaming.com say? Hopefully he wasn't no. Hold up, what you say? Oh yeah, we don't do that. Yeah, I gotta go, bro. Yep, in 9 TKO. The burn remains Stiverne. And Brian Stiverne ain't did nothing since he lost the belt. It ain't like he lost the belt, came and won another belt and reestablished himself, defended that belt and fought for it. Like, the only fighter to me, the only time Wilder was in a real fight to me was, I ain't gonna lie, 2 fights. Was the first Ortiz fight and the Tyson Fury fight. The Tyson Fury fight and the Ortiz fight was the only 2 fights where I could say he was actually in a fight. The only 2 times. This time I'm seeing him finna fight Ortiz. This is literally finna be a mismatch. Literally finna be a mismatch. Because Ortiz ain't in shape. He's not going into training camp in shape. He's going into training camp fat, out of shape. He's gonna go into training camp trying to get in shape because all he's there, all Ortiz is there for is a check. He's showing up for a paycheck, bro. He's not showing up to beat Wilder. He's gonna show up. He's gonna make a somewhat decent fight of it. Wilder's gonna get him out of there more than likely in about 5 to 6 rounds. And then he's gonna be talking about how great he is. He beat him quicker and all that, bro. I'm telling you. It's a gimmick. It's all a gimmick, bro. It ain't just Wilder. It's all the PBC fighters. It's all a gimmick, bro. It's all a gimmick. All of it. It's all a gimmick. I don't believe the hype. He don't want to fight Usyk, but you want to fight Tony Bellew, though. You don't want, you talking about how Usyk is clout chasing you. And let me tell y'all something, man, on this clout chasing shit, bro. There is no such thing, I repeat, there is no such thing as clout chasing as a fighter in boxing. There's no such thing as that. No such thing. No such thing as a clout chaser in boxing. So anybody that says Usyk is he clout chasing Wilder, he clout chasing Wilder, bro, that don't exist in boxing, bro. Usyk is a former unified undisputed cruiserweight champion who moved up to heavyweight. He's supposed to call out Wilder. He's supposed to call out AJ. He's supposed to call out Tyson Fury because they're fighters just like him, and he wants to be in the position that they are in as world champions. He is not a world champion at heavyweight, and he wants to be a world champion. So the best thing for you to do is fight people and be making noise and calling out the top guys, which is Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, Andy Ruiz, Tyson Fury. Okay? Tyson Fury is the lineal champion. Andy Ruiz is the unified champion. Deontay Wilder is the WBC champion. And AJ is the cash cow of heavyweight boxing. So you want to fight one of them four, if not all four. What's up, Queen? Hold up. Why would Wilder be afraid of Usyk? Because Usyk, okay. Since y'all don't want to believe me, Usyk, lefty. He's very patient. He's not going to stand there and stay on the line with Wilder the whole night, okay? He has very good condition, okay? Very good conditioned athlete, okay? All right? Wilder is going to stay on the straight line the whole night. The only thing Wilder can do to neutralize Usyk will be to step over to his left, okay? Because Usyk is going to be jabbing, constantly going to his right to take away Wilder's right hand because he know that that's Wilder's best punch, and that is his right hand. You take Wilder's right hand away from him, he don't got nothing, okay? He's going to have to figure out more so how to set up the right hand with his jab. Wilder don't the body. He don't use his jab. He don't jab to the chest. He flickers his jab to throw you off, to get you to try to slip over to your, as a right-handed, to slip over to your left so he can come over the top with the right hand. If you are a lefty who tries to throw that jab so you can slip over to your right, or find some way to step over to your right to get caught with the right hand, because the neutralizer for lefties is the overhand right or the straight right hand. So you need to get your shit together. Usyk is just going to step over, constantly jab, pop, 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 pop. And Wilder is going to be sitting here like this, trying to step over. And Usyk is going to be putting Lomachenko angles on Wilder the whole night because Usyk is patient. He could sit there and wait and bait Wilder to throw the right hand and slip it and then catch him with hard counters. And Usyk don't gotta knock Wilder out, even though Usyk probably feel like he's gonna have to beat him. But Usyk is gonna catch him with hard counter shots all night, bro. All night. All night. He's just gonna box circles around him. And Usyk hit harder than Tyson Fury. Keep telling y'all that. And Tyson Fury was hitting Wilder with some hot. Did you see Wilder face after the Fury fight? And if Fury could do that to you, what you think Usyk gonna do? What's good, Wolf? What up, Andrew? What's up, T-Tom? Wilder's not a pound-for-pound fighter, bro. Wilder's not a pound-for-pound fighter done in the sport of boxing. I don't respect how he's spoken about the sport of boxing. And for anybody to say, based on what Wilder has done and what Wilder has said about the sport of boxing, to call him a Hall of Famer or an all-time great, you're disrespectful to the sport of boxing. You're saying a man is a Hall of Famer for saying fuck skill, basically fuck all the time and effort people didn't put in to get to the levels that they have gotten to, like myself and other boxers. You fuck the hard work they didn't put in. Why are you gonna get people hurt? You're gonna have people out here thinking that they ain't gotta put in work in the gym, that all they need is a certain skill set. All they need is, okay, I'm fast. That's all I need. Oh, I hit hard. That's all I need. I don't need to learn this part. I need a little bit of here, a little bit of there, but that's it. I don't need to go no further than that. I'm good. So you encouraging people not progressing. You're encouraging people not to get better because you ain't leading by example. You can't get on camera and all of a sudden say you want people to progress, but you ain't doing it. He's not a Hall of Famer, bro. He ain't a Hall of Famer. Beat Joshua, beat Dillian White, convincingly beat Tyson Fury. Then we be talking. You be talking my language. What's up, Dragon? Not a Hall of Famer, bro. Wilder's best win today is Luis Ortiz, a 75-year-old man. Check the record books, man. That's Wilder's best win. It's Luis Ortiz. And he was, what, 38 when they fought? For real, probably like 38, 39. We know Ortiz now is well over 40. So he hasn't beaten no prime fight. What prime fighter has he beaten? Prime elite fighter. What, where? January 11th. I get the fight at 140. I don't got to worry about cutting weight. It's a setup. It was a setup. He's not a Hall of Famer, bro. You consider yourself a Hall of Famer based on how many top tier opponents you've beaten. Okay, the type of fights you've put up when you have fought, okay, against top tier opponents, right? How many times you've been world champion, how many belts you've won, how many different sanctioning bodies have you won belts in? Who has he knocked out, bro? Like, y'all, his fight tonight, bro, who he knock out? You could argue that with Sugar Ray Robinson, bro. You could argue that with Mike Tyson, bro. You could argue that with Vladimir Klitschko, bro. You could argue that. You can't argue that with Wilder, bro. Hell, even I'm gonna even go on a limb and say it's hard to even argue that with Tyson. But at the same time, when Tyson in his prime, he fought some good dudes. So I can't feel Teddy all the way when he said he feels like Tyson only has 6 fights and he's 1-5 in those fights. What's good? If that's enough for y'all, that's cool. If that's enough, okay. So, okay, we gonna set the record straight. All you Wilder fans, you feel me? All you Wilder fans, because a lot of you Wilder fans are Spence fans, and all you Wilder and Spence fans are Crawford haters. So all y'all that keep saying, well, Wilder beat this. Regardless, he still beat this many men. Y'all don't care about them as the level of fighters. Y'all say that, well, he knocked out 10 men. He knocked out 10 men when he defended his belts. All his fights except for 2 was knockouts.
I won my soccer team.
Awesome.
It's the Felicia girls.
So since he just knocked out who he knocked out, then y'all got to give it the same energy to Crawford. He beat 35 motherfuckers. Knocked out 25 out of the 35.
Yeah.
That's not my thinking. That's not my thought process. That's not my thought process. But if I go off of y'all thought process, and I apply it to my own with what all these other fighters is doing, keep that same energy with Crawford. Keep that same energy with Devin Haney. Keep it with Lomachenko. Keep that same energy with all of them. Keep it with all of them. Keep it with all of them. He knocked out Brazil for Joshua, blah, 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 blah. So that makes him a better fighter because he did that? If Fury had popped, that fight wouldn't have lasted, bro. If Fury had popped, that fight would not have lasted. Ruiz has fought better dudes than Wilder. I have given him his credit. He fought 10 who? He defended his title 10 times against who? Against who? Against who? If you could compare Wilder's 10 title defenses against other Hall of Fame heavyweight boxer title defenses, compare them opponent-wise. I promise you gonna have a different perspective on Deontay Wilder. If you know the history, you go off the history instead of just being a freaking fucking fan. I'm sorry, I had to let that out. Instead of you just being a fucking fan and really calling it a spade, then you will actually understand where I'm coming from a little bit better. What that got? So basically, you saying it's okay to fight tomato cans when you win a belt. It's okay as long as you win. You can fight whoever you want. I can fight a dude fresh off the couch. I can fight 10 dudes fresh off the couch. That's cool. That's what you telling me. That's okay now. That's what we doing. That's what we doing. That's okay. Holla at your boy.
Yeah, holla.
I want y'all to keep that same energy with everybody.
Did you just go shopping?
I wasn't here if they did. Holla at me. Bro, everybody want to fight Wilder, bro. I hate when people say they just gotta be willing to fight. Ain't nobody ducking Wilder. Ain't nobody ducking Wilder except Fury in the beginning when they first had their original fight, and right after when they were supposed to set it up, I did see that Fury was lightweight ducking Wilder. I saw that, but ain't nobody. There's no way Wilder was offered $100 and some million to be ducked. Fuck out of here, bro. Dillian White wanted to fight him. Everybody wanted to fight him. Big Baby Miller wanted to fight him with his juicing ass. Believe that if you want to, bro. Believe that if I bet you whatever proof you have that that Wilder ain't ducking nobody is gonna be something you heard from some other channel, bro. I promise you. It's gonna be based on some information you got from some other channel that's basically just gonna push a doctrine regardless of how wrong that shit could be. Nobody running from a dude like that, bro. He ducked Dillian White. He openly stated that, bro. I'm gonna freeze you out for 2 years. Why would you freeze him out for 2 years, bro? When you could fight him and get him out the way? Why would you freeze him out for 2 years if he not a threat?
Yep. That's just that's the top pile.
Why? He should have been fought Dillian White, got him out of there. He should have fought Tyson Fury when Tyson Fury was unified champ. Didn't happen. And Fury was openly calling him out. That's okay. You're supposed to feel like you the A-side, but he not though. He's not the A-side. He could feel like he the A-side all day long. And that's the thing. Why does that matter to y'all? Why does that matter? A and B side. Why does that matter to y'all so much? Y'all don't even want to earn to be the right to be the A-side. I just want to say I'm the A-side. Why? How? At this point, Fury is the A-side in all his fights. Fury got the more clout. He got the more recognition now. He came all the way over here. And he was depressed and doing coke and drinking all the shit for hella years, for 3 years. And then came back and just hit the game. And now he making more money than Wilder off that. Like that. Now he getting WWE money. He getting $12 million for a choreographed fight. Because he ain't fought nobody.
Here. Yeah, they got cold.
Like, competition don't matter to y'all fans. It don't matter to you promoters. It don't matter to you cats. But in the actual boxing fight game, that's why y'all don't want Dana White to be a promoter in boxing. Y'all don't want Dana White in boxing. Y'all don't want Dana White in boxing. If Dana White come to boxing, he gonna hurt y'all feelings because he's actually gonna put together that people want to see. To where people will see actually fighters that got wins and losses and they're top guys. And they got wins and losses. It'll be the end of this undefeated era. If a guy is really undefeated, that means he really earned the right to be undefeated. Versus, I didn't fought 25 nobodies, and my fans is sucking me just because I'm undefeated though, and I'm still fighting 25 nobodies, and now I'm 50-0, but I ain't fighting none of the top dudes. And you fans is cool with that. You guys is crazy. You cannot be a fan of Wilder and be a fan of boxing, bro. Shout out Bruce fucking Vane, bro. You cannot be a fan of boxing and be a Wilder fan. You can't. He don't respect the sport of boxing. What's up, Rago? Where Notorious at when I need him? I didn't even want to go there, Rago. I didn't even want to go there, Rago. I'll leave that alone.
Yeah.
I ain't even want to go there. He defended his title 10 times. And then when he won the belt after 33 fights, he had 33 fights. He's 33-0. 32 knockouts. Good amount of fights under you. Waldemir Klitschko was the champ, unified. Let's go, make it happen. No, he's still a baby. He's still a pup.
I'm gonna go and leave. I gotta wash the clothes.
Okay.
Cheerleader out.
It ain't that we not gonna give him that. Yeah, he defended his belt 10 times. He deserves all the credit. Even though when he 33 fights in world champion, he wouldn't fight Waldemir Klitschko. And the only thing y'all saying that Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury did. The only thing they did was what Wilder didn't do, and that was actually fought and beat Waldemar Klitschko. And Fury fought him, what, 25, 26 fights in. AJ fought him, what, 18, 19 fights in, or no, 20 fights in, and you wouldn't fight him 33 fights in, and you was a champion, and they fought him with less amount of fights than you, and they was not champion. But you want me to give him his credit, though. You want me to give him his credit, though. Well, man, y'all be in my head, bro. Y'all be in my head sometimes. There's no proof. There's no proof that Wilder would beat Joshua or that Joshua will beat Wilder because neither one of them have fought. All I know is that Wilder sent out a BS $50 million thing. He gets on social media and tells y'all $50 million and y'all lose your minds. There was no contract. That's not no substantial contract, nothing. Frank Warren goes on air and say that was BS. Y'all still want to throw that out there. Even after somebody said it was BS. After another promoter that wasn't even involved know that it was BS, calls it BS. All right, cool. Y'all still use that. Then Joshua sends him a $120 million deal to fight Joshua, of course, on the zone. He turns it down, and y'all want to say, oh, well, how do you know that Joshua was a part of that contract? Like, what type of sense does that make? So Eddie Hearn is going to offer Wilder $120 million to fight who on the zone? Espinoza, the dude that's not doing business with Wilder no more, the dude that told that ain't supporting Wilder no more because Al Heyman fucked him out of some money. Yeah, I know all about you, Alan. Yeah, I did my research on you, Alan. That's who you talking about? That's the Espinoza you talking about? Who for all I know could have been paid to bullshit and tell y'all whatever, because y'all will believe anything. Espinoza was a part of Wilder's camp. Of course, he's going to try to confirm it. I need a source that's neutral. That's not in Wilder's camp. That's not in AJ camp. That's going to call it even. Until you give me something like that, you ain't talking nothing. You talking that BS politics. I'm going to say one name, David. Hey, David Rodriguez, that comment you just left, go back and look at David Rodriguez's comment. I'm going to say one name, Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz. See, they'll fight if the fighter is expendable, if they believe the fighter is expendable. If it's a fighter they're not really tripping on, they don't see it's a lose situation for them as far as money is concerned, yeah, they'll send them over there. You know, it don't matter. He's still a PBC fighter, and the fact that he fought him on 2 weeks' notice tells you a lot. Eddie Hearn didn't go. Eddie Hearn got a stable. He could have went and got any heavyweight that was under the DAZN stable. He went to PBC, bro. He went to PBC and got a PBC guy, not one of his own dudes. That tell you something about Eddie. Eddie didn't go to DAZN to get a fighter for AJ. He didn't do that. He went to PBC. He went to Alan Heyman. He went over there and got Ruiz and took a risk of AJ losing and the belts coming to America. See, that y'all ain't giving Eddie no credit for that. Y'all be tripping. But you need to take that. He went there to lose. But you just said, bro, okay. All right, David, this is how I know you with them people. You with them people. You just said, bro, Alan, I'm going to say Alan, your Heyman. But you just said Alan Heyman's fighters don't fight on DAZN. What are you talking about? Andy Ruiz just fought on DAZN. Okay, the Jamal Charlo just said via Fight Hype that he's willing to fight Canelo on DAZN, even though he not. But he just said that he'll fight on DAZN. And man, That's karma for not fighting Wilder. That's him for that's karma for Joshua not fighting Wilder, even though Joshua was the one that was sending out contracts with the most money. And Wilder was the one talking about it was slave wages. And wait a minute, hold up. I had to get back to you on that. Because wait a minute, hold up. Didn't you say that I think it was Adrian. I don't know if it was Adrian or you, David, but didn't one of y'all say that he told them that he'll fight AJ if Dillian White is a part of the contract, and he was sent the contract with Dillian White a part of it, and he said he did not want to take, he didn't take that because the amount of money he was getting was slave wages. I remember that. I had to think for a second. I remember that shit. So y'all, I ain't got time for y'all. I ain't got time for you. I don't got time for you. He a PBC dude. Deverenchenko's a PBC dude. It's a few cats that's PBC that fight on the zone. That have fought on the zone. For sure, D. It's a few cats that's been with PBC that have fought on the zone. What are you talking about? My point exactly. You said Al Heyman's fighters don't fight on the zone.
His point exactly.
Al Heyman is the dude on PBC, bro. If you are PBC, you one of Al Heyman's dudes. I don't care if you top, middle, low. You on PBC, you one of Al Heyman's. Tripping. His money fighters. Of course he not gonna send him over there. Why he not gonna send him over there, David? Why don't you tell me? Why isn't Al Heyman finna let people fight on the zone? It's politics. Tell me the politics. You know so damn much. Like you in the front office with these niggas. I want to know. I want to hear your reasons. Like I don't do my research. Like I just get on here just to talk my trash. What's up? They don't want to get rigged. But y'all, but since you support them, the PBC fighters not rigging nobody. PBC not rigging nobody?
Cheerleader out.
PBC not rigging nobody? Holla at your boy. I'm still waiting, bro. I'm waiting on my answer. How they gonna get rigged by going over there? I'm not trying to go there, bro, because they got some BS excuse. Korobov Charlo was rigged. Korobov beat Jamal. Both of them. I didn't want to hear it's business, it's politics, bro. Tell me how is it rigged if they were to go over there and fight on the zone? How is that rigged? How? That's why I miss HBO boxing, because all these little excuses y'all on, bro, would not matter. We won't go over there. It's the network. But HBO was everybody's network. You fought on HBO, you was that dude. Jesse Vargas was robbed on episodes. I don't have time for you, bro. Moving on, bro. moving on about
I
these.
gotta go to the store.
All right, moving on, bro. I gotta go, bro.